Hey guys, this is Huss on the Beat. I am 30 years old. I'm from Dallas, Texas, by way of Plano, and I am a creator full-time. Yeah.
How did you get this job? How did you get to be a creator?
You get this job by, I guess, not taking no for an answer. Maybe trusting yourself and your taste and what you like, and just staying at it.
Work hours. What hours do you work?
The hours that I work are insane sometimes. I would say 6 to 8 hours a day easily, if not like 12 or 16 sometimes. It just depends on the day and how things are scheduled, how you schedule yourself and how they stack up. But yeah, you gotta be willing for working on yourself. I think you should be willing to put as many hours as it takes to get the job done.
What kind of education or training did you have to get to where you are now?
Definitely had to learn music theory, had to learn sound design, lots of online classes. There's a lot of online resources out there, like official education channels, and also non-official ways. YouTube University has helped out a lot of people, including myself. Let me turn that off.
Busy man.
Yeah. So YouTube University, finding good tutorials is very hard, but the number one way to learn, I think, is by doing stuff. Getting out there and doing it. You can learn and familiarize yourself with methods and techniques, but I think learning hands-on and also being able to watch somebody else in action, then that kind of helps you put everything together.
How do you spend your day? Like a typical day, how do you spend it?
I try to make the first part of my day always like, all right, running through my schedule for the day, knocking out things that I don't like doing as much as a creative. So it'd be like more administrative tasks, responding to emails, answering our messages, setting dates, and just all that scheduling stuff that I don't like to do, so that when I get to later on in the day, it's like all the hard stuff is over. I can do what I want now.
Best part. What's the best part of this job?
Best part of this job is the freedom that it allows you, and I say that with you definitely have to manage your time well, or else it will blow up on you like in your face. Everything will stack up at once. But the freedom and not having to worry about being micromanaged or anything like that's the best, most rewarding part for me.
So flip side of that coin, what's the worst part then of this job?
Worst part of this job is I would say uncertainty, freelancing and working for yourself. You don't know exactly where the next dollar's coming from, but at the same time that lights a fire under you to make sure okay, I gotta get this done. If it's all the successes are gonna be on you, but all the failures are gonna be on you as well. But as long as you know that, it's very powerful.
Would you say this is your ideal dream job?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There's nothing else I would rather be doing in the world.
So do you see yourself doing this in 5 years?
Yeah, absolutely. Some form or fashion of it. Hopefully, a little bit elevated level, but yeah, I hope so.
Do you have any advice to give someone that's trying to get into this industry? Any advice you'd throw their way?
Yeah, advice that I would give to someone in this industry: make sure you learn the business side of it first. It's boring, it sucks, kind of like learning all that stuff. That's not the fun part, but you need to know that, because if you just start off with all the, I'm gonna run off with my friends and have fun, I'm just gonna make movies or make videos and put them on, and not like kind of learn the ins and outs, then like you will get to a point where something you do is successful and someone else has kind of screwed you over because you didn't know the ins and outs of the business. There's a lot of, and just make sure that you get like proper paperwork. It's $20 to go get a DBA in Texas doing business as. It's not, and then you get a tax ID, you can get a business account at a bank, you do that, you can get, I would say do all that first, because it's a lot harder once you're like 3 years into it to go back. Now you have to stop everything you're doing and go do all that stuff. So I would say just handle your paperwork, be on your P's and Q's at the beginning, and learn the business side of it before you start going out and creating.
Huss on the beat.
So, misconceptions. Are there common misconceptions when you tell people what you do that you have to, any stigmas that you have to fight against?
I think there's misconceptions with everything, but the biggest thing I think is just not to worry about what other people are thinking about you, because as much as you're worried about what people are thinking about you, that's how much time and energy that you aren't focusing towards you. Content creators, whatever, people think you sit around all day. People think your life is all, like Dan Bilzerian, awesome, like, and everything in between, but just doesn't matter, do what you do.
So this one is a kind of a weird question because it's really kind of about music, and it's music's a big part of life. Do you get to listen to music while you're working?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't do it if I. So that might also be one of the best parts of the job, is constantly get to listen to music. So yeah, whether it be my music, the music I'm working on, or my friends' music. I run a internet radio station also, so I get to listen to my friends' music, underground music I've never heard of. Like, yeah, it's definitely a driving force for sure. Vacation.
Do you get vacation time?
I do. You have to plan that in, and that goes into what I was saying about, you have to schedule things out. You have to be meticulous in this industry, especially if you're working for any entrepreneur, I think, or anybody that's working for themselves, small business, whatever. You have to price that. You have to put that into your pricing so that you can take vacation, so that if you have rainy days, all that. But yeah, definitely like to take vacations.
So as you're getting older and we're getting way down the road, future plans like retirement, do you have a vision for how that's anything that you want to accomplish at that end of your life? Have you thought that far ahead?
I believe in like definitely taking breaks and whatnot, but if I have a career as successful as I would like, I don't think I would ever retire per se, unless I just completely was like, I'm gonna run for president, then I'm probably gonna have to take a break. But otherwise I would probably just keep going. I would probably keep creating as I'm inspired to do so, and just take breaks when I'm not,
So had it to do over, would you do it again?
Absolutely. 100%, absolutely.
Awesome. Huss, that's all I got, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Appreciate
you. Yeah, man, that's awesome. And you did so good.
On the next work that we do, join me, Trey T. Jarena, as I talk about my life as a cannabis entrepreneur. So hit that follow or subscribe button and that little bell notification too, and keep up with the work that we do. See you soon.